Alright, you're in Jenna Johnson's kitchen once again, and today we are going to make chocolate pudding, but this is a little bit different because it's a vegan chocolate pudding. There is no dairy in here whatsoever, and it is delicious. It's so good, and I'm going to just tell you how fast and quick it can be. Everything is everything's easy to do. So the first thing you do, I got the recipe from this book. It's called How to Cook Without Having a Cow. It's actually my husband's book. He wrote it. It's pretty good. I really like it. I contributed a few ideas. Anyway, so it's out of his book. But the recipe's really good, and I will post it below on this YouTube channel, so you will be able to get the recipe should you want to make it, and I know you will because it is delicious. So the first thing you do, I'm doubling the recipe. The recipe that I'm going to give you is half of what I'm doing because everybody is going to want to eat this once I make it. So the first thing, it calls for 2 cups of hot water, but I'm doing 4. So I just have a blender, and just going to put it in the blender. Very fast. Right in there. Now, you might be looking at the water and thinking it's a little brownie, but I've already added vanilla and salt into it, so that's why it's that color, just to speed things up a little bit. Alright, then after that, I put in the cashews. So it calls for 2/3 of a cup of cashews, but because I'm doubling it, I'm putting in 1 1/3 cups. Then we're going to add cocoa powder and put that right there in. And then we are going to add our maple syrup. Delicious. So it is kind of sweet, but very, very good. And we're going to add our non-GMO. Come meet my granddaughter, Millie, my daughter-in-law, Shar. They're waiting for the pudding here. Here they are. They're so wonderful. Hi, you gonna cook? So here, add the cornstarch in. Yeah, I just put everything all in together. Hopefully it all works. Yeah. And then we're gonna just put it on the blender and put it, let it get till it's all smooth. And then after it's all smooth, we are going to cook it on the stove until it thickens. So, and then after it thickens, you just put it in your containers and let it cool, and easy peasy. That's it. So here's to chocolate pudding. What's it called? Oh my god, chocolatey chocolate pudding, because it's real chocolate. After you put it in the blender, I just cook it on the stove top till it thickens for a little bit. And you can see it looks like chocolatey goodness. And then after it starts to thicken, then I just put it into a nice serving. Alright, and now for the final step of this lovely chocolatey chocolate pudding, I put them into nice wine glasses. Like so. Now that you've finished cooking it and cooling it in the fridge, you get to sample it, or sample a lot. And it is so good. You're gonna love this recipe. Somebody first starting out, trying to kick the dairy, this is a great way to do it.